I often found myself grappling with the boundaries of reality, or rather, the lack of them. My explorations into altered states of consciousness, facilitated through what I came to call the out of body experience, led me to traverse realities far beyond the constraints of the physical world. Let me share one particularly vivid journey, one that expanded my understanding of existence itself, the gateway to elsewhere. It began during a routine session in my lab, where the familiar hum of my hemisync tapes lulled my body into a deep state of relaxation. I had long since mastered the art of detaching from my physical form, so the transition was as smooth as stepping into another room. The vibration state enveloped me, a tingling cascade of energy, and I found myself floating above my body. But this time I felt a pull, stronger than before, a kind of energetic tugging at the core of my being. Instead of resisting, I surrendered. A shimmering portal of golden light materialized before me, swirling like liquid mercury. It was unlike anything I had encountered in my previous travels. Intrigued, I entered the city of vibrations. I emerged in a realm that pulsed with life. Everything here vibrated with an intensity that made the air hum. The structures around me were translucent, towering spires of shifting light and color. They seemed alive, pulsating in synchrony with the rhythm of the realm itself. I realized that this was not a city in the traditional sense. It was a manifestation of pure frequency. The beings here were not humanoid, but amorphous forms of radiant energy. Communication with them was instantaneous, a merging of thought and emotion. They called this place Harmonia, the nexus of vibrational realities. Here, every thought, every intention created ripples that shaped the environment. One of the beings, a swirl of golden light, approached me. It spoke, not with words, but with an overwhelming sense of welcome and guidance. It revealed that Harmonia was a place where travelers from countless dimensions gathered to share knowledge. The being extended an invitation. Would I like to learn the art of harmonizing my own vibrations to journey further? I accepted, of course, the fractured reality. After what felt like days of training in Harmonia, time was meaningless here. I was ready to venture deeper. With the golden being as my guide, I tuned my vibrations to a new frequency and found myself in a fractured reality, a place where time and space bent and twisted like reflections in a shattered mirror. This world was fragmented into shards, each one containing a sliver of existence. I floated through these pieces, glimpsing scenes of other lives and worlds. In one shard, I was a scientist on a distant planet, studying creatures that resembled crystalline spiders. In another, I was a farmer on Earth, tending to golden fields under a purple sky. But not all shards were benign. In one, I encountered a dark presence, a shadowy figure that radiated despair. It tried to latch onto me, feeding on my energy. My training in Harmonia saved me. I remembered to stabilize my vibrations and focus on love and light. The entity recoiled and disappeared into the void. The infinite river. From the fractured reality, I was drawn to a place I later called the infinite river. This was a realm of pure flow, where an endless stream of energy coursed through an expanse that defied description. The river carried with it the essence of all that ever was and ever will be, memories, dreams, and potential futures. I waded into the river, feeling its energy envelop me. Images flooded my consciousness, civilizations rising and falling, souls being born and returning to the source, and glimpses of realities where humanity how transcend physical form altogether. It was overwhelming, but also profoundly beautiful. As I floated, I encountered others, travelers like myself. One, a wizened old man with eyes like galaxies, shared his story. He claimed to have traveled so far that he had seen the origin of all creation, a point of infinite light from which everything emerged. He warned me not to lose myself in the river, as many travelers did, forgetting their purpose and becoming one with the flow. The Garden of Souls. My final destination on this journey was the Garden of Souls. This realm was unlike the others, calm, serene, and profoundly personal. The garden was filled with luminous flowers, each one representing a soul. They glowed with colors I'd never seen, each radiating its unique energy. As I wandered, I was drawn to one particular flower. When I touched it, a wave of recognition washed over me. It was my soul, my essence, in its purest form. I saw my entire journey, every life, every experience, laid bare before me. I understood in that moment the interconnectedness of all things. We are not isolated beings, but threads in an infinite tapestry, each contributing to the greater whole. The golden being from Harmonia appeared once more. It conveyed a message. My time here was ending, but the lessons would stay with me. It was time to return to the physical world and share what I had learned. Returning home. The journey back was gentle, like waking from a dream. I found myself back in my body, the familiar hum of the hemi-sync tape grounding me. But I was not the same. My understanding of reality had expanded beyond anything I could have imagined. From that day forward, I dedicated myself even more to exploring and sharing these realms, helping others discover their own paths to higher consciousness. Each journey was a reminder that reality is not fixed, but a spectrum of infinite possibilities waiting to be explored.